Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willowvine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message, so like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. This energy feels funky. I don't know, I almost feel like I just don't want to do this, like I don't want to do something. So I don't know if there's a plan that somebody has, and maybe somebody has a change of heart, like, I was gonna go along with whatever and now I don't really want to. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm backing out of something, or I want to back out of something. So I'm not sure what that's pertaining to, but something weird, and I'm saying it's weird, I had a dream last night. It was early this morning actually, and I only remember like bits and pieces of it, but the weird part is that what the dream was is literally showing up in the cards, because we have illumination and then emotional vampire. And in the dream, I was standing at a table, like a kitchen table, with other people. I don't know if it was my family or who the hell it was. There were just people there. And it felt like a family setting, basically. And I was standing up against the table, like talking, but I wasn't seated like everyone else was. And so maybe I just wasn't part of the conversation, because if you think about it, if you're seated at the table, you're sitting there with everyone invested in the conversation and whatever. And I was standing there, so it was like I was listening, but not fully. It's like being there but not fully invested or something, or not fully being there. Maybe I was just observing it, but regardless, it was daytime. And I don't know, there's like an orange glow for some reason. So incandescent lighting. I don't know where the orange glow was coming from. But anyway, that popped in out of nowhere. That wasn't even in the dream. So anyways, it was daytime and we're talking, and then all of a sudden it's weird because it got dark in the room, but it was still daylight outside. And I heard, when afternoon comes, it gets dark. It's like in the afternoon it gets dark. So there's a situation that's going to get dark, or someone's going to be in the dark. I don't know if it pertains to afternoon time. That's just what I heard this morning. And in the dream, right after I heard that, like it gets dark in the afternoon, I turned into like a vampire. Like I was wearing a dress like Morticia Addams would wear. Like everything just changed. My whole appearance and everything. And so I basically turned into this vampire. And a wall just kind of, almost like those light blocking curtains or shades and stuff that they would have in Alaska, because it's daytime for fucking ever. And it was like a wall like that just kind of went behind us all to block out the light, because all of a sudden I was well aware of the light. Like I didn't want it to shine on me. So I don't know who I was representing or what the fuck that was about, but there's a sense of illumination and someone's hiding. They don't want the light to be shown on them. They want to keep something hidden. They want to keep something to themselves. They want to stay behind the scenes, behind the screen. They want to stay behind the screen. So maybe somebody's recording things, or recording another person where, you're not on camera. Somebody else is. They want to stay behind the screen. Whatever that means. But it was just kind of ironic that these two cards came out, and that's the dream I had this morning. I kept thinking about it today. I'm like, what the fuck would that even mean? Someone wants to stay hidden because they don't have the best of intentions. Because if you think about it, vampires, whether they're energy vampires or fictional vampires who drink your blood, they take from you. So a vampire takes from another in order to survive. So somebody wants to stay hidden because they took from you, or they've been taking from you, and they don't want the light to be shown on the situation, like what happened or what they're doing. Somebody wants to stay hidden in the shadows. Well, there's protection here. The future, your future's protected. And then intuition. So we have jack-o'-lantern, protection, the veil, the future, and scrying, intuition. Your intuition is definitely telling you something. Something's coming up and coming out, basically. What did I do? Joy, rejoicing in the present. I just heard enjoy this while it lasts. So if somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing, Spirit's basically saying enjoy this while it lasts because there's some changes coming. I don't know what these changes are. Look, she doesn't look very joyous, though. Even though that's what the card's about. The look on her face says it all. Because she's like, yay! But her face isn't saying yay. It's like I'm here. Is it pretending to be happy? Is somebody pretending to be happy? I don't know. I feel really sad in this energy. I feel depressed. Like I don't want to do this. I just don't want to do this. I don't know what this is. But I feel like I'm not happy about something. But I'm acting happy. Okay. So someone's not happy about a situation or something that's going on, but they're pretending to be. They're acting happy. I feel like I'm being judged right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like all eyes are on me. The illumination. And it's just, like, probing eyes. Everyone's looking at me. I don't like that. Someone feels that way. That could be why there's this hiding away energy, this hidden energy. Yeah, back off. Somebody wants you to back off. There's something they don't want you to see or know. They don't want people looking at them. They don't want people knowing something. Your future is protected because of your intuition. There's something you know. And if you share it, or if you have shared it, someone's not going to be able to pretend for much longer because people are going to start looking at them like, like I don't know, like you're going to notice that someone's two-faced or something, or that something isn't as good as it seems or appears to be. Because in that joy card, it appears to be wonderful. It appears to be magical, beautiful, a good experience. Somebody's in a good mood, whatever, but they're not. Like something is bothering someone. They're not in their happy place like they're showing everyone else. Because they feel judged. They feel like all eyes are on them. It's guilty conscience type stuff where, you know, if you've got a guilty conscience, it's like, oh my God, everyone knows. Everyone knows it was me. Everyone knows I did this, said this, whatever. When in all actuality, this person's burdened by their own shit. They're driving themselves nuts with the thoughts in their head, because I feel like the people around them don't really know what they're up to or what they've done. It's still hidden. Not for long. Someone might out their own ass because they're going to act out of character. Yeah, my light flashed. They're going to act out of character because they're trying too hard to hide something, to make something look good, to make it appear whatever way. Magical clearing space. Someone's scared. They're not as protected as they thought, which in one of my channeled messages a while ago, I can't remember which one, I'm not looking right this second, I wrote down someone thought they were protected, but they're not. Their protection was gone. So if their secrets were protected, if something they did you know, has been hush hush and hidden behind that fucking screen, basically. It's not hidden anymore. Like, they're out in the open. This information's out in the open, but they're vulnerable and out in the open. They're not protected like they think. And I don't feel like that's you, the viewer. That's someone who's hiding something. Because I do feel like you are protected. If you are energetically protecting someone, you called your energy back and you're just protecting oneself. Or just whoever's around you as well. Like, within your environment. You're not protecting someone anymore. That doesn't even have to be energetically. Someone thinks their secret's safe, and it isn't, because whoever this person is that knows whatever, you know, whatever they did, whatever happened here, they're not protecting them anymore. Like, I'm not going to shut my mouth for you anymore. That's what this feels like. So if somebody thought their secret was safe, it isn't. It's coming out. Yeah, somebody can't keep something hidden anymore. It's not that they can't, they're not going to. They don't want to. I don't know. I just want to be like, you're on your own. So whoever was keeping someone's dirty little secret, they ain't keeping it anymore. They're like, you're on your own, motherfucker. I'm not protecting you from this. Have fun. It's time to be brave. Yeah, someone's going to take a stand. I almost feel like someone might stand up for you. For some of you, especially if this energy was attacking you, like if this secret involves you, like somebody doing something, saying something, whatever, all of the above. Someone's like, I'm not protecting you anymore. I'm taking a stand. I'm saying something. I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm coming out of the shadows. Because this energy is overwhelming them. This information's overwhelming them. The situation's overwhelming them. They don't want to hide. They don't want to be part of a problem anymore. Yeah, someone's in the know of something and they're going to out someone. Whoa. That's going to tick a few people off, I'm just saying. But you know, whatever's done in the dark always comes to light. The truth is burdening the shit out of someone because they know something and it's driving them nuts. They can't stop thinking about it. It's becoming too much to bear. This is a major burden on somebody. Knowing the truth about a matter, a situation, whatever, is burdening the fuck out of someone. Yeah, the truth. Someone might just come to you and just let you know. But I kind of feel like once the cat's out of the bag, everyone's gonna fucking know. Yeah, someone thinks their secret's safe, and it isn't. Everyone's gonna know with the Six of Wands. Let me bring something to your attention. May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please fucking stand up? This real Slim Shady isn't gonna stand up, but he or she's gonna be pointed out. Like, okay, it's that one over there, just so you know. Just so you know. And everyone's gonna go, what? All eyes on you now. You know, all eyes on whoever. So if somebody was making a mockery out of you or drawing in negative attention and pointing to finger, like, look at so-and-so because of woo, like, whatever, they're not going to be looking at so-and-so anymore. They're not going to be looking at you or whoever was pointing a finger at your ass. Everyone's going to turn their head to the problem because someone's going to say something. Something to do with the evil eye as well. Someone's sending you the evil eye because that doesn't feel like protection. In this sense, it feels like someone's sending it someone's way. Like, But if you think about it, the whole point of the evil eye, at least the way that it's coming to me right this second, is for protection, is to ward off the evil eye. It's like giving it right back, if you think about it. Yeah, something's returned to sender big time. It's because someone's going to stand up and say something. They're going to be like, I'm not the real Slim Shady, but I know who is. Something like that. Somebody might cry. Or this might make you cry. Yeah, there's a deep conversation coming up between you and someone, and it is significant because that's how the truth is going to come out. You probably always knew this was coming. There's a truth that you've known. Like you always knew something within this situation or who was doing what, but I feel like it was about timing because somebody needed to bury themselves before this was going to come out. So it's like there's something that you've always known to be true that maybe was denied, and now you're getting that confirmation because someone's going to come in and take control over the situation and be like, all right, I'm going to man up, woman up, soldier up, whatever. I'm going to fucking say something. I'm doing it. Five of Swords. Like, you have no power over me. You can't tell me what I can and can't do. You can't tell me what I can and can't say. Fuck you. I'm telling on you. Someone's going to rat someone out. They're going to tell them. They're taking charge. They're taking their power back. They're a little nervous on doing this, but they're taking their power back and basically going, fuck you, I'm out in your ass. Give me one scrying, please. The situation isn't over and done with. Even if you've moved away from it and let it go, it's coming back around. Something's coming back to bite someone in the ass, and you know it. Your intuition is screaming this. Like, you probably sense it coming. Like, if you have that energy, that uneasy feeling, you know that this is coming back around. And I don't feel like it's coming back to bite you in the butt, because I don't feel like you're the one hiding anything. I feel like you are the center of attention in this situation, but for all the wrong reasons. This is coming back to bite someone in the ass. And you've probably always known this. You've picked up on it. You see it coming. You feel it coming. There's a return. Yep. I don't know if you cried to this person or if this information is going to make you cry. Something to do with crying. Crying. I feel like this situation made you cry. It upset you in the past. Maybe this person made you cry. I kind of feel like this information is going to not feel the best, but you already knew it to be true. I just heard, we heard your cries. Like your cries for help, your tears, you being scared, upset, whatever. We heard your cries. But that sounds spiritual too, where Spirit's like, we heard your prayers, we heard your cries, we felt your pain. Trust me. It was not all for nothing. It wasn't all for naught. So that's the way I wanted to say it. I feel very sullen all of a sudden too, just kind of like the situation's taken a minute. Things have moved forward very slowly, and I do feel like the energy is going to pick up. So if there was a level of stagnancy within your forward movement, projects, career, whatever, I kind of feel like it is about timing, but things like that are going to speed up for you and start working out. It's like finally things are going to be moving forward for you when they weren't before. It would have been bad timing, especially with this negative energy around, for good things to happen for you, because it probably would have just been taken from you or attempted to be taken from you. Yeah, there's a lot of burdens here. With a mother figure, this is weighing heavy on someone. With the Lovers. Yeah, people put a lot on your shoulders, energetically and physically. Like, it's like the weight of the world being put on someone. This is creating a lot of difficulties for another person. So, with this new beginning, because It's making me think of that with the pregnant belly. Like, that's the birth of a new idea, you know, something new is growing. So as you were working on growing your business, healing and growing yourself, you know, whatever this forward movement is, I feel like the way the world's being put on you through this process is very difficult to get this off the ground, to get this going, but you didn't give up faith no matter how difficult it was. You made a choice to keep pursuing this dream, to keep doing whatever you're doing, to keep pushing forward. Because I feel like every time somebody's like piling shit on your back, you're like knocking it off, like, and that's exhausting all in itself. Like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't want to have to keep doing this. All that weight's getting put on someone else, which is why they're going to take a stand. You saw a bright future here. You knew whatever this is was going to work out in your favor. It's just, it was all about when. You know, like, when's this going to happen kind of thing. Yeah, because then we have the Two of Swords. When's this going to happen? There is a level of confusion here, and that was also for your protection. So if there were any spiritual messages and stuff coming through that were confusing to you, like, I can't make sense of this or that, or it didn't feel clear and direct, it wasn't coming through very clearly, or you were misinterpreting things, that was for your own well-being. That was for your protection. Because I feel like, okay, whatever this is, you've always known. You've picked up on this because it does feel, intuitively speaking, for someone. You knew what was coming down the line, you knew what was going on, you knew about a problem, and there is a level of confusion here that was protecting you, because if you were point blank, direct and to the point, and just were out with whatever the hell was going on here, whatever this truth is, this information, if you would have just said it point blank, you would have been put in the danger zone. Like, you would have been put in danger. You wouldn't have been protected. But you are now. This uncertainty protected you, is what I want to say. Even though you were right on target, you were right on the money with what you were sensing, feeling, picking up on, what you knew to be true, whatever, like, you were correct. You still are correct. But there's a level of confusion and uncertainty. Like, I don't know if this is right or not. So I'm not going to say it, or it's that questioning energy. But that was happening on purpose for your protection. Things are going to become more clear moving forward. You're going to get more clarity for one, but I feel like intuitive hits and messages will be more clear and direct. It won't be all convoluted and confusing for you, because this is clearing. It's like, once this is out of the fucking way, you're not going to need that level of protection anymore. You're not the confusing energy is not, the veil is going to lift, basically. So what you weren't seeing clearly before, you're going to see crystal clear and be able to deliver these messages clearly. You're going to be able to understand them clearly for yourself and those around you. It's you are being veiled on purpose by spirit, not by another person. I mean, there's lies here, and that can create a veil too, but I feel like you can see through that shit, because it's almost like I feel frustrated. Like, I fucking know that this is going on. I know that you did this. I know that, I just know it. I know what's happening, but why can't I get the clarity? How come whenever I feel like I know and it's crystal clear, all of a sudden I second guess it and I'm confused as fuck? Like, it just keeps circling back to confusion. That was happening on purpose by spirit. It wasn't happening from a person. It was to protect you. Because I feel like you could have said something prematurely, or you would have, if you were more clear on this information. And it would have put you in harm's way, basically. We need you to know that this is real. We need you to know that this is real. Spirit's saying that. We need you to know that this is real. That what happened is real. That what's going on is real. Oh, that reminds me. I'm sending prayers out to Israel because that this is real. I had said, I can't remember, it was a few weeks ago, I had said something about, it sounded like I said Israel. And that was making me think of, religion and stuff. But I was also picking up on loud noises and like, oh, my head. And it was like an explosion. And I didn't even fucking think of anything. And today, it's all over the place that Iran was sending like bombs and shit over there basically. And I'm going, huh? And that was the first thing that actually popped in my head. I was like, I did mention Israel in some reading. What the fuck was it even about? And I don't know. It was almost like they were in different readings. So it wasn't like I was sitting here saying, I know that Israel is going to be bombed or whatever, because I didn't. I honestly didn't. So I'm not saying I predicted that. This is how I'm going to explain confusing messages sometimes, like where you're receiving the information and maybe not putting it in the right place, or it just doesn't make a lick of sense because it seems so random and out of place, But that's confusion on purpose by spirit. So it's like you get the confirmation, you'll understand later on whatever that meant, but not in the moment. But it's for a reason, because, okay, I feel like there are people who are probably trying to make you look not credible. I picked up on that before too. But I also feel like Spirit was helping with that as well, because with some of the shit that you're capable of knowing about these people, about serious matters, about major things as well, would be terrifying to certain people. And when people are afraid of something, the unknown, that's when the witch hunt starts. That's when problems can happen, when you're not ready to handle it. So there needed to be a level of preparedness here. You needed to become stronger, because whatever this is might make you fucking cry. So this was through this learning curve. It feels like building up internal strength, so that, and trust within yourself, that what you sense and feel and pick up on is true. So it's like little confirmations. But okay, so yeah, like I was saying with the whole Israel bombing and stuff like that, I literally picked up on those things separately at different times randomly, but those random things actually go together. I was just unaware, and so is everybody else, because how the hell are you going to put two and two together when they're in separate readings, when they're in separate messages, when you don't put it all together? It's like a puzzle. You got to put all the pieces together. There are readings that go together that I've done. There could be some that go together that you've done or that you've watched as well, no matter who the reader is. There's readings that go together because the information together makes sense. Separate, it seems random and weird. Like, what the fuck is this? And confusing. Because I even said that about the Trump shit. I said that assassination attempt, the first one, wouldn't be the last attempt. And I still don't feel like the second one is the last attempt either, because there's more coming with that. But I don't feel like it's going to be with a bullet. Honestly, even though people get shoot happy and shit, and that's like the best way to take someone out. Apparently, no, it isn't. This is more sneaky and underhanded with what's coming. I don't know. I've felt that before, and I don't know why I'm bringing it up now. But I said it in that reading, that's why. And then, of course, there was a second attempt, or it was, whatever. They didn't fire the second time. They were caught before then. But I don't know, this is making me scared for some reason. This energy, I don't like it. Why am I scared? Yeah, I don't know. Messages were being manipulated for a reason. and not by a person. I mean, I do feel that in there that people were problematic here, obviously, because someone's coming forward, and yeah, my light flashed again. Someone's coming forward to say something, but I feel scared to talk to you. I'm scared to tell you this. I feel like I need to, like it's the right thing to do, but I don't want to. Yeah, there's something that someone doesn't want to share, but they know they need to. Because it's making me nervous. Like, I don't want to say this. And it's not a spiritual message that I'm nervous about saying. It's somebody's going to approach another person, and they're going to be nervous about it. I don't know, you've known the whole time, even if you questioned it, is what I want to say. And for some reason, I want one of these, and then I'm gonna go, because I don't really want to dive too much more into this, because I kind of feel like whatever this is, it's gonna be out in the open, and not by your mouth and not by your doing. Somebody else is gonna do it because you're protected. Because whatever this information is, if you were the one to out it, if you were the one to say it, you'd be attacked. You'd be the problem, even though people are viewing you as the problem anyways, or potentially being problematic. Someone else is going to say something. They're going to take a stand, and they are protected in doing this, because it's not only protecting you because you're not the one that's going to be saying it. This other person's going to bring it to your attention, literally, because they're not intuitive. That's not what this is. Like, that's not the information that's coming through. So, like, say you intuitively knew something, and it was crystal clear and direct, and you said it, you would be a target. Like, you would be an even bigger target than you fucking are right now, or than you were in this situation. Whoever is nervous about coming forward and saying something to you because they're in the know of whatever this is, they're nervous because they know that it's going to turn around and they're going to become a target, but they don't want you to be the target. So it's like, all right, I'm going to protect you, and I'm going to be the one to say this. I'm going to let you know what's going on, because I want you to know, like, the true danger of a situation. Somebody's going to say something like that. Because I heard that in the car, too, where it was like, you don't even realize how much danger you're in. Someone's in danger and they don't realize it. But someone's going to bring it to your attention. So that in turn is going to make them the target. But because of the evidence, the facts, the information they have and know, and that they can connect all these people, that's actually protecting them. Because if they get attacked or anything happens to them, this has been backed up apparently, where everyone involved will go down. This is a group. This is a group of fucked up people, apparently. So, even if they say something, their ties, their connections, this person's smart. They gathered information. They have evidence of something, of whatever this is, in safekeeping. Like, no one would ever be able to find this except for the right person when the time is right. So they've protected themselves. We have insecure. Oh yeah, somebody's insecurities are definitely going to bleed through here. And power. Somebody took advantage of someone. This is like a power struggle. You know, when somebody has insecurities and they feel less than, so it's like, I can't stand up to someone more superior to me. Like, they have a superiority complex where they become inferior. Like, they feel that way. They cower down. They were cowering down. They felt like they had to do this. That's what this feels like. Like they had no other choice. So whoever this little brave person is, they're coming forward and they're going to let you know why something happened, why they were involved, and how they know. Somebody used their power and held it over their head, basically. Like, I have all the power in this situation. I can do this, I can do that. I can cause this problem, that problem, whatever. Like, I can take this from you if you don't do what I say. Somebody took advantage of somebody to get them to do their bidding, to get them to do something for them. And that person is growing a backbone. They're a lot stronger than whoever was in power before. They're a lot stronger than that person ever thought, because they're coming forward. They're coming out. They want somebody to know just how vengeful this motherfucker is. What happened here? This person isn't seeking revenge on a problem. They want to do the right thing. That's what it feels like. Yeah, somebody was forced into something. They were forced to do and say something. Possibly because they're dependent on this person or the situation, like financially speaking, or it's a parent-child thing. I did say a long time ago that somebody used their children as little pawns, basically, or used a child that way. This doesn't feel like any essay type stuff or anything like that. This is a control thing. Like, you will do what I say. I know what you want. Here, you want this? Okay, now go do this. You gotta do this for me in order to get this. That's what it feels like, something like that. But anyways, that's what I have for you for now, because this energy is fucking weird. And I feel weird right now. I feel really weird, like really funny. I don't know, energetically I feel off. I feel weird. It's making my cheekbones hurt. Like, that can happen with allergies and shit, and usually, like, when you get the pressure in your face like that, that's kind of what it is. But I've already had allergy pills and stuff, and it's just coming back now in this energy. It's a pressure. Somebody feels under pressure. They were pressured into doing something. Huh. Okay. Love you guys. Peace.